Okay, so deck the halls with boughs of holly. This is hot cocoa, by the way. There's no rum involved.
There's no coffee either. Except when I'm drinking.
But if there were rum.
Don't look at my table.
That's thanks to a coworker. All right, so let's see here. Are we up and running yet?
That was my phone telling me we were.
Well, only one way to find out. A little tilt that way.
There we go.
A little tilt that way. And a happy good morning, a happy good evening, and a merry happy good afternoon. And thank you for joining us once again, the Monsters of Christmas. I'm Kaiju Kringle K, and with me here is...
I got nothing.
Hang on, I got something. Hang on a second. We got Reaper Deck the Halls Rose. And we got good old Saint Necro Nick.
I prefer Krampus.
Thank you for joining us once again. I am currently wearing my ugly Christmas onesie with my ugly Christmas booties.
And I'm wearing a Christmas pizza hat.
Yeah, turn it on for a second. Let them see the flashing lights
No,
of
this
death.
one didn't have it.
Oh, didn't? Oh, okay.
No, that was the other ones.
So,
And I'm wearing a Chucky shirt.
yeah, because that's really Christmassy. Actually, technically, it is kind of Christmassy, if you remember correctly.
And I also got these.
All
Got
right.
matching booties.
So, folks, I know it's been a while since we did a live stream or videos or anything, and, you know, it's that time of year where things get really, really, really stressful, and...
Buying all the gifts for the kids and
Reaper,
family.
did you like your wand?
Yes.
Did Repper like her wand? Hi, Maxine. How you doing, sweets? So, welcome to our Christmas episode, where we're going to most likely just be talking about weird stuff. So get ready for it.
Well, go figure. We are weird at.
Oh yeah, but I did get my my Darth Vader Christmas mug. And Cody's wearing his Christmas vest, although it's kind of torn up. Because apparently Cody enjoys scrounging underneath everything he can to tear little bits and pieces of it out, doesn't he? Doesn't he like to tear up his nice Christmas sweater that his Uncle Robbie got him? You taste a single drop of that, Cody, and I will eat you. So it's just that time of year again where everyone is all holly, all jolly, and depressed.
I'm jolly.
Okay, you're gonna get down because I can see you definitely going for my hot cocoa, and it's not happening, dog. I've killed for less.
I kill you for a Klondike bar.
I kill you for Klondike bar.
I'm not a big fan of them.
I have to make sure to...
You do not let the puppy get any of that energy drink either.
Well, also, I have to make sure the name's covered.
So, folks, we've had a bit of a difficult season for the past couple weeks. Work's been killer. Social lives have been a little off-put. And I'm having horrible problems with cars recently, but I'm not going to get into that.
So am I.
Oh, shit. I'll be right back.
What?
Sub's on his way over.
Oh, he better be festive, dang it! That's all I'm saying. He better be festive, or I'm going to eat him on camera.
We just got these today.
Sure.
Well, because darn it, we wanted to make sure we were festive.
I'm always festive. I'm just a big bile of... Oh, am I kidding? I'm a depressed sociopath.
We're all depressed sociopaths. Don't make me get Happy Hippo out.
No Happy Hippo, no. Alright, anyways, folks. So, since, I gotta think of a Christmassy nickname for Sub before he gets up the stairs, damn it.
Snowman. Sub the Snowman.
Subby the Snowman. Subby the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul.
And he's not festive at all!
Ah!
I'm never festive.
Do we have any garland?
Do we have any garland? No, we're not putting any garland on him at all. But welcome to the stream. I knew for a reason you'd be able to pop on in and say hello there. Christmas... Oh, he's sticking out the tongue. So, the stream's just going to be us just talking today, so there's no big point in it. This is going to go up now, and we have one more one planned before the end of the year. So,
Oh, Duncan's fit.
and that's going to be the New Year's Eve one rather, not New Year's Day, but New Year's Eve.
If you don't mind me getting smashed on it, I'll join.
That's what happened the last one. Oh, that's right. We never put that one up.
What one?
Ooh, wait. That's right. I told him I wouldn't put it up until 2018.
Ooh.
What?
Oh, the one that we have with nobody realizing I turned on the camera while everyone's dancing and singing in the background, including
I
Kitten.
say, as soon as it hits
Dude.
1201,
Oh.
New Year's.
I'm just going to push that button that says published. And folks, the only person who can stop me right now is the Kitten of Doom. And she ain't talking recently, so it's going to go up.
Hey, Cal, you look like Santa's son of so jolly.
You look like Santa's son, so jolly. Oh, yes, I'm growing in a beard because everyone keeps telling me I look good with a beard. People also say I look my age with a beard, which is old and decrepit.
What are you, like 33?
Sheesh. I'm like 99.
I'm 30.
Well, so what? You're still young blood.
I look young.
You are young, especially at heart. Anyway.
Sometimes.
Anyway.
Are you comfortable, Cody?
He's always comfy. He's all sniffy on you right now.
He's not even sniffing me. He's sniffing the chair.
That's our dog for you. Our tree is not even up yet.
So,
I have a little dinky tree.
a dinky tree?
A little dinky tree. It's like, whoa. It's like this big.
Perfect size.
And don't worry, I'm
Yep.
somewhere back here.
Yeah, due to a current problem with our electricity, our tree isn't up either because it would be kind of sad to have it downstairs with no lights on it. So, does somebody need to go into a different room? Thought so. You said you were going to behave yourself. You better behave yourself because I got no problem throwing you in the other room. And I've got an elephant key to close the door and lock it.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, it's attached to an elephant. See? Now, folks, a lot of people have all kinds of festive holiday traditions that they do. I don't know if anybody here has any in particular, but
We have the kids open small gifts
thank you, Maxine. I do have a beard growing here.
on Christmas Eve. Just one small gift can be opened.
I used to do that.
We used to have someone show up dressed up as Santa to bring gifts to the younger children. That was always cool.
Hey, soon enough you can do it.
For my family,
Don't worry, it's not that hard.
ever
to make
since-
your beard white.
ever since my mom has been little, my grandparents and great-grandparents had a tradition that they would always carol with each other every Christmas Eve.
Nice. At the beginning of the episode, before we were even talking, I poured all of this hot cocoa into this cup. And a few seconds ago, I tried to drink out of this cup.
I'm sorry, Rebel, that you don't have a tree.
You can borrow ours.
Yeah.
We're not using it.
It's already wrapped up.
Yeah, in fact, all you got to do is pull the saran wrap off of it. Folks, a quick life hack for you. Instead of taking off all the decorations on your tree, what you can do instead is...
Well, remove the delicate ones.
Well, yeah, remove the delicate ones. But what you can do is you can wrap it up in saran wrap. Which is pretty cool, because that's what we did.
Yep.
Um,
So everything in place.
Yep, and it makes it look really pretty whenever you go down into our basement, because it's like, oh, trash, tools, hey, a Christmas tree! So anyway, my family has a tradition where we go into one area for Christmas Eve. We holly, we jolly, and then we all leave, and then Christmas Day, presents are given out to the smaller children and the adults. We sometimes get gifts. This year's going to be a pretty bad one because of money. I
We
hate...
do Secret Santa for the adults.
We used to do something similar. Oh man, what was it called? It was I can't remember what the terminology of it was, but it was basically a Secret Santa, except a few years in a row, certain relatives weren't getting presents.
Oh, so like it was a chance of a draw. Like not everybody would get a Christmas present.
Well, no, I mean like certain people just wouldn't go out and buy presents,
Oh, okay.
or they'd buy gift cards.
Well, some people are notoriously hard to shop for.
Well, that's not my problem. When I put a Christmas list, it's usually 1,600 items.
Yeah.
Here, buy this.
He emails or mass messages on Facebook, a group message, his Christmas list.
I make sure everyone knows it. By the way, in case anyone can help me find it, I'm looking for a thunder blanket. My sister got one. It's like a 25-pound blanket that helps with anxiety. And recently, I've been having a lot of anxiety problems because of, well, I'm not going to go into details on camera. It's supposed to be a jolly day, but I could really use a hug whenever I try to sleep because I don't have a certain somebody to cuddle with while I'm down here. So
I have a little heater.
Oh! Well, it's licensed. By the way, am I the only one who feels that Disney's going a little too far with the properties they're buying?
Nope.
They just recently bought out the rights to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, I thought that was just a joke.
No, that's real! It's official!
So Tim Curry is a Disney queen!
Yes, he is. And he's the only likable Disney queen.
Elsa.
She's a princess.
No, Queen Elsa. Anna's the princess.
No. Officially, according to canon lore, until she's actually fully married, she's still a princess.
Oh.
They're Disney princesses until she gets married. Then she's a Disney queen. But other than that, I mean, once again, can you name any Disney queens that were likable?
Not you.
The answer is no.
No, you can't.
Yeah, the closest would be Elsa when she gets married.
Queen Knight. Oh wait, that's Brawlhalla.
And everyone, please do me a favor. Ooh, Amazon sells them. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
Everyone, do me a favor. Go to Subliminal's channel and watch his Brawlhalla videos.
If you want to see me rage,
It is the funniest thing I have seen in a while. I snorted coke out, or not coke. Root beer.
Oh God!
Okay, well, and it's a live stream, so I can't just pause it and go back.
You can't edit it out either.
Disclaimer: he doesn't do anything.
Now you guys know why I'm always happy.
Oh yeah, you're real happy.
I can't believe I just said that.
Hey, Kyle, at least I didn't laugh at you.
I was drinking root beer and I snorted it out at one point.
Wait. What joke was it that?
No, it was. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. No, come on, guys. Come on, God, he's losing it. You completely lost it. Like, ah! Like I could just picture you just like shaking the TV. Ah!
No, that TV's too expensive. I wouldn't want to break it. The controller, no, that's a different story.
Nala.
Good question. What, is Nala a queen even though the queen is still alive?
Well,
I mean,
at the end of the movie, she would be queen.
well, technically no, because the queen is still alive. Mufasa's wife is still technically alive.
Yeah, but once Mufasa died, and
But don't forget how lion prides work.
I thought it's because Simba, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Let's ruin some people who like Disney. Face facts. Nala is Simba's sister.
Yep.
And as the only male of the pride, it's up to Simba to go and make sure that every sister, cousin, aunt, and mother are pregnant to improve the power of the pride.
However,
So that means that Simba's mom is still the queen. Let that sit in your heads, children!
So technically, no, Nala is not a queen by that standard. Because the queen still exists, so she would still be a princess.
Yeah, close though. I like what you're thinking.
Rebel for actually bringing that up and having a discussion about it.
Speaking of things that don't make sense while we're throwing it out there, something that always upset me about the Beauty and the Beast, both the book and the movie, was this. Okay, so Prince Douchebag, which is what I'm going to call him because I can't remember what his actual name is. The Prince. Badmouths an enchantress, so she gets upset with him. So what does she do? She curses him to be a beast, and every single one of his servants to be living furniture. Now, what do the servants do to her? I mean, why pick on the servants? They didn't do anything.
maybe because the servants didn't stop him from doing anything.
They couldn't.
Rebel puts that I don't need to watch sub, I live it.
I was drinking. I had a root beer from Taco Bell. Yeah, surprise, surprise. The first time I was watching it, and I'm slurping, and then he throws out this joke, and I'm about to. And it's like, oh god, it burns on the way up.
You sure you weren't snorting your coke?
You're never gonna have that letdown, are you?
Oh no, that's gonna be something common. I hope. What's with the Disney kick? Oh, I'm sorry. I just think it's really funny that Disney seems to keep buying out every single
they
group.
bought out all the rights to fucking Fox.
Yeah, every Fox, and this is a lot of good ideas coming out too. Don't you start. A lot of Fox merchandise is coming out, and then they bought out all kinds of other stuff, and they said they want to buy out DC Comics so they can do stuff with DC as well. They have this laundry list of stuff they want to buy out, and I'm all for
I
it.
think, friggin' personally, Disney is trying to become a monopoly.
It can try, but there's rules against that, so.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they can't make a side business and turn that.
Okay, so let's switch from Disney real quick to I know they're owned by Disney, but let's go to Pixar for a
You're
second.
gonna have to go around the other way.
Okay, so Pixar, a couple years back, made a very, very incredible movie I liked called Monsters, Inc.
Good movie.
Now,
Never saw the high school one.
that was the second one, which was a prequel to the Monsters, Inc. Well, it just recently was announced that Pixar, with Disney's help, is going to be making
The Gatorade.
Monsters, Inc. technically 2. I guess it would be technically 2. And the idea for the storyline behind it, I think, is really awesome. The idea of the storyline is that what did they call the little girl?
Boo.
Boo. Apparently, Boo has spent her entire life like obsessed with monsters, and she's like this goth kid at her school, and she finally finds a way to get back into the world of monsters. And like she's not a kid anymore; she's a teenager now, and like fun and gags are supposed to ensue because she goes back to the world to try and liven things up again and bring monsters into the real world so people can understand them like she does. I think it sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
There was this. Someone had this this vision of somehow Lilo coming over to the States and her and Boo going to college together, and they're talking about these extraterrestrial, strange-looking friends they made when they were kids.
She's on a real bender when it comes to those fanfics. What was another movie? Of course, Deadpool 2 is coming out.
Can't wait.
I can't wait to see who
I'm going.
Cable
They
looks
better
like.
say his punchline a lot more than what he said in the first one.
Okay, first of all, the whole chimichanga thing is just a well-known phrase. He has hundreds of them.
I know. I'm saying like one of the better ones. I'm saying.
Oh.
Like, you better say him at least more than once.
Right.
They explain it in the live action.
What do they explain in live action?
Whatever we were just talking about, I think.
Deadpool?
Deadpool!
I think the mixture between Lilo and Boo.
Stitch?
Well, I do know that
Lilo and Boo.
I do know that Disney wanted to do a movie where they combined all the princesses like they were going to a school or something. Then they wanted to make it into a TV show.
The
They already
Descendants.
No. With
They
the
already did.
no, you're thinking of the Descendants.
No, they already did. That little.
No, they're going to be in at college.
Apparently, it will be part 4
I thought
according to theory.
I was gonna say that one show where I can't even remember. It's been so long since I babysat my niece and nephew that I can't remember. Princess, not Ophelia.
Princess Sophia?
Yeah, that one.
Really?
That was not Disney.
Yeah, but they got all the princesses and shit.
The idea they had were that they were all going to college together.
All right.
It's supposed to be some big old sophomore
And then
thing.
there's this TV show called Once Upon a Time that touches base on like almost all Disney. But
But we're moving away from Disney for a second. Another big thing that I want to bring up is I can't wait for the new God of War to come out.
You'll go in my room. Last chance.
The new God of War to come out, or as I like to call it, Dad of War. Kratos has changed. He's now an old guy. He's not quite as agile as he was. Riley, really? Do you want to go into the room? I can send you right there right now. Then behave. Sorry about that, folks. Apparently when we say behave, she doesn't understand. So the Dad of War is coming out. Now, I'm still bummed that it's only on PlayStation. Yes, Rebel fanfics are awesome. I'm pretty sure we've all, if not written one, at least thought about one.
Yes.
You know, something about maybe people who inflate. What? What? Okay, so obviously, I was trying to make a joke to kind of spread it around the room, but Reaper automatically just reacts towards it, so you can kind of guess what she's been writing. Anyway, I mean, heck, we did an entire series where we were talking about how we would exist in Hogwarts. Pretty much a giant fanfic, isn't it?
Yeah.
By the way, Malfoy. Pow! Okay, anyway,
I would not be able to save that poor bastard.
you wouldn't. No, it'd be over.
That's
Seasons 1 and 2.
No, that was a horror movie.
The what?
The Descent 1 and 2. Those were horror movies.
Oh.
I know, I'm making a joke.
No.
And then rumor has it that they're well, not finally, there's the
Dad of War.
Dead of War! Okay, so anyways, so Kratos goes from this very agile, very fast, very buff guy to this, he's slower now, he has more powers, like you're supposed to start off with more powers, he's supposed to be more towards magic and stuff like that now, and I think it's his son. They weren't really 100% on if it's his son through blood, or if it was the woman he was with son. But he's supposed to be like very agile and has a bow and everything. And you're supposed to, from what I've seen in the gameplay, switch between them.
Where have I seen that before?
I've probably seen
Jack and Daxter, Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3.
Pretty much almost like a bunch of games.
Right. But I think it's at first I was really upset with it because it's like, oh jeez, this looks like the dumbest thing ever. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that it kind of makes sense. He gave up on his power. He left where Olympus was, which was supposedly destroying the world. I guess Greek is its own little microcosmos or something. So I guess only Greece was destroyed? I don't know. So, I mean, he's in the Norse world, so that's pretty awesome. The number of horror games that are coming out next year is just mind-boggling. Of course, certain people here will not be playing them. No, they're not. Grr, Kyle, wait till you get up here. You're in trouble. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, are you in trouble?
I don't know what I'm in trouble for yet. I've been talking about a lot of things, so...
Yeah, with the delay.
Oh, yeah, we have like a 30-second delay, so it's like, no, they're not. Grr, Kyle, wait till you get up here. You're in trouble. Okay. I don't know what I'm in trouble for yet, so I'm just going to say I'm sorry.
Everything.
I learned from my father. My father once told me that if I wanted to truly understand how it was to be married, all I would have to do was learn to apologize for no reason. And it saved him. He's been in a marriage for, jeez, I think...
I'm sure that's what saved him.
He doesn't get into fights. He doesn't... He brushes his teeth every night. I guess, I don't know. Something.
It's nothing else that saved the marriage.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. We're not bringing that up. Poor Nick's traumatized as it is.
Sub!
Hi, Cody.
Sub's in trouble, don't worry.
How am I in trouble?
I don't know yet.
Why? Because I brought that up? Hi, bro.
The Harry Potter series is supposedly getting another movie trilogy coming out.
When is Invader Zim coming out again?
2018.
Okay, what time of the year?
Early quarter. So January, February, or March. What they needed to do is, apparently, according to what I read, they had to wait till Disney ran out of its contractual duties or something. Like, they had to put out so many videos, and if they didn't, they had to wait so long before they could get the rights 100%, because they didn't want it to be done with Disney anymore. So, or not Disney, sorry, Nickelodeon. They wanted to be doing it with Nickelodeon anymore. Right. So, what it comes down to is a lot about Dad of War. Dad of War! But anyway, no. Anyways.
Well, I can't have you in my lap.
The Dad of War thing is cool. The new Invader, like I said, Invader Zim's going to be a great movie. I'm going to go see it personally.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be a person that if it comes out and it's on a day I can get off, I'll be there. I'll show up real early so I can get a good seat. Because Unfortunately, with current schedules, that'd be pretty difficult with Rose unless we could pull off a Friday, which is probably what we'd end up doing. What else
I
is
think
there?
my girlfriend canceled on the pictures.
Sorry to hear that, man. We'll get pictures done another day. You know what we got to do,
She
though?
already paid for them. That's the funny thing.
Well, she canceled them. Maybe she get the money back.
I don't think she even canceled.
We got to go do that escape room up the road.
Yeah.
We got to go do that one of these days.
Yes.
You know about that, right? There's an escape room up the road from us. Oh, sorry, folks. We're stepping into a topic. We're stepping into a topic here, but okay, Nick's venturing outward. So anyway, so apparently it's Sub should take Kyle's dad's advice.
There's not advice, babe.
It's the proper thing to do. Just apologize.
I always apologize.
What else is there?
That's what there is.
Be careful. Those are a Cody treat as well. So if you have them, you have to give him at least one. What else is some other stuff that's coming out 2018? Yeah, so we'll also be, like I said, we'll be doing a live stream for New Year's Eve. I don't know if you'll be able to be part of it. If you want to, you don't have to. But we're gonna have we're gonna bring a snack tray here. We're gonna have food. We're gonna do a nice long live stream.
And play Cards with Humanity.
Well, that was actually the goal.
Cards Against Humanity.
We're gonna kind of play that while we talk and have a good time. If we're lucky, it'll be all easy going, 1, 2, 3, etc. Oh, Maxine is taking your girlfriend's side. Woo!
Sub, start agreeing with
Yeah,
Rebel.
just remember the.
Smile and nod.
Okay, Sub, look at me. Now do me a favor. Look at me and say I'm sorry.
I'm okay.
No, say I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Say I'm sorry.
Thank you.
This was not rehearsed, I swear.
This was not rehearsed. Okay, how about this? Tell the sheep you're sorry.
Thank you for the wool.
Sad sheep. Sad sheep. Stay down!
Well,
This is my happy sheep. I'm gonna block the camera while Rosetta beats the crap out of Sub.
Oh! No! Don't! Not this!
Not the face!
I need better, but more I'm pretty.
Do I still look pretty to you? Do I still look pretty? Moving on to other things. South Park and the Fractured Butthole will continue as soon as we can get it. One of the DLCs actually opened up recently.
Really?
But I've been unable to touch it because of freaking Ubisoft being a bunch of jerks.
Like always.
Sub, you liar.
Sub, you're a liar, apparently.
If it's not the servers, it's something going wrong. If there's not something going wrong, it's the servers.
You know, okay, so here's the thing. In order for us to get in and do South Park and Fractured Butthole, we have to go through Ubisoft's launcher.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Ubisoft's launcher added a new defense against the dark arts, I'll call it, where they require a special key code to be put in so that you can get in. But what it is they never told me about it. So when I tried to go into the game, they said, "Oh, please tell your second half passcode." You can come over. Yeah, Rebel Vanna, you're more than welcome to come over. It's going to be a big thing. We'll just be playing Cards Against Humanity for a little while.
When?
New Year's Eve.
Oh.
If you can
What day of
make
the week
it.
is that?
What?
What day of the week is it?
Good question.
Sunday.
Then, let me know.
Well, when do you get off Sunday?
Usually 11.
Come over after that.
I mean, I might be able to make it.
Well, I'm gonna. Here's the plan. The plan is to start the live stream at 10, and we're gonna continue until midnight. So if you can show up, you can show up. If not, you can. It's okay.
Oh, by the way, for anyone that watches our videos on TMOG and watches my videos, I had to switch my tournament to Saturday because of the pictures, which got canceled. But I'm still keeping it Saturday because I'm not gonna confuse everyone. Why did you switch it to Saturday and all of a sudden switch it back to this original day? So sorry for anyone that got confused or can't make it.
I also what's the matter, Rose?
Dog just pissed on Riley's jacket.
Well, that dog is a dick.
Poor Cody. He's getting picked on so much.
It's because he's small.
Well, no,
He's smaller than the sheep here.
We use camera magic to make him look bigger. But no,
What we do is we pour water on him and watch him grow.
Chia.
Oh my God! What was your favorite Chia pet?
I actually was a huge fan of the Marge Simpson Chia pet.
Oh yeah.
They had
They
that.
had that.
I
Yeah.
knew about the Scooby Doo one.
The hair didn't get really high, but
No.
it got like high enough to make it look like it was going to be Marge. But then, like, you know how strong those roots are. They start to fall over.
Yeah. They
Then
start
she
to
looks
fall
like
over.
young Marge, but it was still pretty funny to have.
Or her sisters.
Oh yeah, Patty and Thelma, or Selma.
I don't know, but I need a smoke.
Yeah, they had some.
There was a very rare Skeeter Chia pet.
Skeeter from Doug.
Doug.
Oh jeez, I know they had him
Like very rare.
I wish I knew it was rare.
Like I think there was only 5 or 10 made.
Oh jeez.
I had a Scooby Doo one.
Scooby Dooby Scooby Dooby
The
Doo.
Scooby, the sheep. What was the other one?
I know they had Courage the Cowardly Dog
What
as
was
well.
what was the other main one? Not the human head. I had a human head, but that's besides the
They had a dog, they had a cat, they had a sheep. They had the human head, they had Garfield, they had Odie.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't any cartoons that I had other than.
Nick can always pop up the Chia Pet web site and see if we can find out. Give it a second, hope we'll pop it up right now.
Because we had the human head, which broke. We had the Scooby Doo, which got stolen.
Oh jeez.
I guess they liked the Chia Pet. I don't know. The human head. I don't even know what the heck happened to the human head. Let's not even ask.
Probably got broken.
By the way, Furbies are evil.
I wouldn't consider them to be evil.
Now, we were moving the one time, and all you hear is Furby as it's dying, and it starts sounding demonic in the back of a U-Haul. That's not fun. You're sitting there going, what the hell's going on
Furbies
here?
just plain scared me from the beginning. Okay, that's the thing. Furbies were just scary to me. They could learn your language. That's AI right there. That's
There
Skynet
was
coming.
Easter eggs with that shit too. Like there was Easter eggs how to play hide and seek, how to play
What?
tag or
Well,
something.
then
like
didn't they
that.
make a video game recently about it where you had like a Furby? What was that, Nick?
Wait, what?
The Furby horror game we were watching.
Oh, I know what you're talking.
Jack played. It was like
I know what you're talking.
Mama
about.
Loves You or something like that.
Mama.
Okay, so for the original
Mama was
Chia
evil,
pets,
basically.
there
I know what
was
you're talking
the Chia puppy, the Chia kitten, the Chia elephant, the Chia guy, the Chia playful puppy,
Get down.
the Chia cuddly
Get down.
kitten, Chia princess, and Chia dinosaur.
I remember the Chia dinosaur with a Bronto.
Maybe it was those only ones that we had.
No, there were more.
Oh well, there's the then it goes into Chia emojis, which are the
I've seen
smiley,
Chia.
winky, heart face.
You only had to say emoji.
Create your own and poopy.
I've seen the Bob Ross Chia Pet.
Yeah, man.
Hey there, people, chill. Then you got the patriotic Chia pets, which are Donald Trump, Obama, and Hillary. Oh God!
Obviously, those weren't out when I was around. And I
You've got the licensed Chia pets.
So hang on. So with the Donald Trump one, you could take the hair
I
off,
would
right?
assume so.
No, you just comb it
Not
over.
really a Chia pet because it's removable.
Well, no. See what you
It's
do.
a Chia wig.
See what you do with the Chia Pet Trump is you just comb it over.
Okay.
But then it builds a wall.
The licensed Chia products, which are the Bob Ross, the Groot, the Hulk, the Spider-Man,
Yeah.
the Trolls, which are Chia Poopy and Chia Ranch,
She's right out there.
Chia Hello Kitty, Chia Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
trying to find something from
Chia
nowhere.
Dunk Dynasty,
Oh.
which are
Right.
Willie and Uncle Si.
Because the dog pissed on her jacket.
Well, then I'll get her one of my jackets. Calm yourself.
Yes,
Be
babe.
fa-
There's a Trump Chia.
Be part of.
Was that the dog or the
No,
child?
that was the child. That was the child. Anyway, what else are we dealing with?
So yeah, that's all the Chia.
Oh, by the way, my traditions for Christmas back in the day was I used to go to my step-grandmothers.
No,
and
keep her
for
in there.
Christmas Eve, and we'd all open presents.
That's her punishment.
Like a present or two, and then we'd go home after having a feast and everything, and then later on in life it became Secret Santa, and now I'm stuck with Secret Santa again. But, you know, instead of everyone keeping it secret, no, we gotta tell each other because, you know, oh, I bet you got this person, oh, I bet you got this, and unfortunately the people I live with aren't very good liars.
Ah. Well, there was also this one tradition I believe my friend Kevin had, where everyone went and bought like a $20 gift, and then you'd put them in a bag, and it'd be at like a turntable, and you would
Gift roulette?
basically, yeah, you'd throw your ball and it would spin around, and whatever it landed, and that was the gift you got.
Oh, cool! I got a Barbie doll. Oh, great! I got.
Well, you tried to get a neutral gift,
Oh, well, yeah.
and of course there wasn't just adults; there were also children.
Yeah.
So the hard part was you had to find a gift
But
that-
for children as well.
for children and adults under $20.
Nerf guns.
That was a lot of them. A lot of them were Nerf guns.
Pull stick.
Yeah, because nothing says little Susie like shooting pool with Dad, eh?
Or,
Hey, I grew up
don't
playing
use it the
pool.
wrong way.
Yeah,
I
well,
also grew up playing chess, but that's besides the point.
he is real good at it too, folks.
And,
Have I played
Annie likes
Yes.
trolls,
You crushed me.
and they have a drum sheet.
Yeah, you crushed me.
I don't remember.
I showed you my chess. I brought out my chessboard the one time, and you're like, "Oh, can I play you?" And it's like, this was before the Modernsters.
Are you sure that was me?
That was you, man. I remember because I'm like, dude, Sub just crushed me.
Wow, I have shitty memory.
It's okay, man. All I remember is that it's like, all right, Sub. I want you to know, though, I've been playing for a couple of years, and like, so have I. And it's like, I do this, and you're like that, and it's like 5 minutes later, I got you. You're like, checkmate. Like, no, you're not. It's just, no, I could just. How did you? Like, I knew what you were doing like 4 turns ago. I'm like, what? Because I knew what you were doing, so I set you up. You fell into my trap. I'm like, I cannot underestimate this guy ever again. Just because I can beat this guy in Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't mean I can beat him in chess.
At least I could win in something, right?
Dude, you can win a lot of things, brother. Don't let yourself get down.
I'm trying not to block Necro.
I think.
Okay.
It's not important. We technically kicked him from the group, but he doesn't know yet.
Whoa! Whoa! It's a Star Trek explosion on screen! Oh! Oh, quack!
Oh shit.
Alright, everyone send out Nico since he's wearing the red suit.
And Rose is now dying because she swallowed too much. Drink, twist, drink, dang it!
Freezing!
Huh?
He didn't really mean drink. You're the best, Rosetta.
Oh.
I've heard that many times.
Can I just the camera?
Wait, my cousin got you one! No! Not the hair! Anything but the hair. The hair is my beauty part.
Boy, I'm glad I'm not getting any of this abuse, even though I'm making half the comments.
Well, don't worry. Eventually, we'll get Kitten over here to flip you in a chair again.
Okay.
See, what he doesn't realize is there's a katana waiting for him after the video.
Nah, they're in my room.
I'm looking at the camera seeing us do the whole wave thing. It looks ridiculous. He does that to me with chess. Yeah, I bet you. I knew it. You're not the only one. See, a lot of people look at Sub and be like, "Oh, dude, he's like a stoner." He's like, don't get me wrong, he is. But anyway, he's a stoner. Oh, who's kidding? Second they legalize it, I'm going to be doing green screens, if you know what I mean.
Hey, man, where's the green screen? Right here's the green screen.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon.
I've seen
30 minutes into the video, there's nothing being said. It's just like,
Oh shit, we should be doing something here!
hey, we're recording!
All right.
whoa, what's that?
Oh, yeah. It's good morning, good evening, and
Someone just comes in, hey, you know the blue light's on, right? Whoa!
where'd the brownies go? We ate those, did we?
Oh,
that
crap.
explains this.
Probably shouldn't have had that many.
We do not advocate the use of weed. We definitely want you to do it, though.
Oh, yeah, let me buy it.
Trust me, of any of the drugs that they have, of any of the drugs that they have, weed's the number one, alright? I have seen weed solve issues with the country.
cancer,
I have a best
appetite,
Rose, get him.
sleep apnea.
Yeah. She was wanting to
Depression.
attack him.
Get him.
My cousin and my best friend at the time, oh jeez, they hated each other. My cousin is from Philadelphia and was into rap music and all that kind of stuff. And my best friend, which Arthur moved away.
Wait, why does she want to be
I don't know, because she
yeah.
can. He was into country music. He was a country boy, and they hated each other when we moved in together. They hated each other until they found out that they had a very, very love relationship with weed, and then they just fucking loved each other.
Yep. Actually, ironic story. This was back when he lived at Sub's house. Well, Sub's current house.
Yeah, we used to live where Sub lives now.
Memories.
And for the people at home that are easily distracted, jingle keys, jingle keys, jingle keys, jingle keys.
Oh, great! Now my girlfriend's looking away from the screen.
Jingle keys, jingle keys, jingle keys.
Ahem.
You even distracted someone that was.
Yeah, seriously, you got some power.
I am Jingle Keys, man. Can you imagine if that's what defeated Batman? I just have this big thing of keys. Jingle Keys, he's just looking at it, just gets hit by a train. I did it! I killed Gotham's biggest villain.
Batcat. Oh, it's Batman. My bad, not Batcat.
Well, it depends if they're with each other or not. Then I wonder if that would be like, you know how like they take like a part of a name and part of a name for a power couple?
Yeah.
I mean, would Batman and Catwoman be Batcat?
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
But what about Wonder Woman and Batman?
Wonder Bat.
Bat Wonder.
Now, Wonder Bat sounds better.
Yeah.
Wonder Bat sounds like a toy I got when I was a kid. The Wonder Bat!
I mean, that's all he is.
The boy Wonder
Yeah.
Bat.
When Wonder Woman wants something, she just slings him over her shoulder and says, "I'm going to Themyscira. You can't stop me." And even Superman was like, "You're on your own."
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Didn't he actually offer condoms for that too?
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, before you go, do you need some of these?" And she's like, "Where we're going, I don't need them." It's like, oh. And then they came back. I think it was like 2 months later, and she came back smiling, and he came back in a wheelchair.
That's a hell.
And his words to the Flash as he went by was, "Don't
shiny.
ask."
Shiny.
Shiny?
Shiny.
Shiny.
Swiney. See, I told you to distract my woman.
The shiny teeth that sparkle, just like the stars in space.
Don't want to copyright.
What? My shiny teeth and me, by Chip Skylar.
That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure.
My shiny
And
teeth and me.
he's voiced by Chris Kirkpatrick.
But what was the
In
one?
sync.
What was the one I just found out recently?
Oh, dude, what was it? Shit.
What's that square that keeps blinking different colors?
Well, that's the latency. That's how fast we're going. If it's red, it's bad.
Oh,
just
okay,
read
because it's
it,
distracting
too.
the hell out
Yeah.
of me.
Apparently, the Backstreet Boys
Bass.
bass singer is also for a famous cartoon character, I believe.
Yeah. I just can't remember.
Bass singer?
Yeah, I believe it was Joey
Bases.
or something like that.
Joey Fatone, AJ,
The knowledge she has is amazing.
Nick Carter, Kevin Richardson, Howie.
Mendel?
No.
Time to go to the old,
As that
Google
probably
there.
Yeah,
got
go to
me
the Google and
distracted
find
by
out.
If this was faster, my girlfriend would be able to probably answer.
Yeah, by the time we get the answer,
We'll have the answer.
I don't have my phone occupying the child with it.
Although
fine.
they won't know that we'll have the answer.
Yeah, because we're still in the future right now. See, future is now. When was it? You just missed it. Now. Whoa! Donk. We're also working on getting another computer, preferably one that actually freaking works better than this hunk of junk that I'm using right now, so we can get our Ark Survival series going up and our Minecraft series going up. I know we've been promising it for almost 3 years now, but we're going to get that Minecraft series going.
Yeah, we just need
Isn't
the
that
power.
Isn't that computer better than the one I have?
Well, here's the thing. This computer is better, but this computer is also older than dirt compared to computers nowadays, and that one is about 10 times stronger. Yeah, so I mean, we're really running low on computing power. Like this, you see how I have to have the side off? It's because it keeps overheating.
Well, I haven't been able to really use mine, so...
I know, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. It's
Hit
okay.
the sub.
It's okay. It's okay.
Now while you're not looking, I'm taking your wallet.
It's right here.
Yeah, I was about to say, he doesn't have pockets.
That big thing you're grabbing in my pants isn't my wallet, sub.
Oh. That explains why it's not
Wallet.
Yeah. I was trying
You
to
have
Find the answer?
I was trying to
You have the oddest
Shane,
shape.
I would tell you!
Oh, Lance at base.
Well, yes, I'm trying to
I
figure
thought-
out who he played.
Why does
Now
this feel like a
turn!
pencil holder?
That was NSYNC, not Backstreet Boys. When you said the bass singer, I thought you meant like bass as in vocal, not bass as in the last name.
What? Everybody being a bass?
People
Excuse me.
Yummy.
Tastes like coffee and...
Now coming in smell-o-vision.
Oh, speaking of coffee, I love how we keep jumping off the topics. We were at
We have...
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yes.
Okay, we were at Bed Bath and Beyond when this little woman right here introduced me to a scented candle that smelled like such a strong coffee.
Like, think of the strongest coffee when you fresh open it, and that's what it smells like, but it says Seattle on it, so...
Yeah.
I think it might be Seattle brand or whatever that's over there.
She's back out again. And I thought to myself,
It's
AJ, Brian, Nick, Howie, Kevin, and BSB, Joey, Chris, JC, Justween, Lance, Arnissen,
Shit, it was Sephiroth.
That's how you spell it.
Sephiroth, that's right. Sephiroth from the Final Fantasy Advent Children was actually done by,
Lance Bass.
yeah, that his voice was Lance Bass. That
I
is,
did not realize that.
that has got to be one of
And
the
he's-
most
And it's Sephiroth from...
Final Fantasy 7.
What?
7?
You know,
Advent Children.
I gotta devoke your freaking...
No,
Sephiroth!
he said Advent something.
Advent Children.
Advent Children, which is the movie from...
I'm
Final
so upset
Fantasy
that I
7.
gave someone that movie for something. I don't remember what I
I don't
traded
think
it
I've seen
for.
that one.
Well, we'll have to geek her out on that
The
one
only
later.
Final Fantasy movie you should ever watch.
What?
It's the only good one.
You're gonna have to wait.
It's really the only good one.
Speaking of Sephiroth, we just watched a badass fight on the death battle, which was
Death
Sephiroth.
Tell me! I did
I'm
not
not going
get
to tell
to
you
see
who's
it.
win. I'm not going to tell you who
I
win.
didn't get to see
But
it
it's
yet.
Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII versus Virgil from Devil May Cry, and it was a badass fight.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite thing, I love when they get really in depth with their character design. AJ was in Static Shock.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Who was it?
wow.
Was he Static Shock himself or was he someone else?
Question. Speaking of which, when are they going to make a Static Shock live action?
Oh, I would
Static
watch
Shock
it.
was a great series. I
I'd
love
watch
Static
it.
Shock. I
I'd
did.
watch it.
I'd watch it in a heartbeat. I think Disney has the rights to it now.
That explains things.
I believe Fox had the rights to Static Shock.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, because it was the morning TV series.
Well, here's the thing. They also had rights to The Punisher and,
Okay, so no more violent Punisher movies?
No, you don't understand. Disney will make R-rated
the
stuff.
problem is it will no longer be on Hulu or
Oh,
Netflix.
dude, I think he
Excuse
played
me,
himself.
but since when does Disney actually make anything violent?
They're actually promising that they just made out Star Wars, which was pretty violent. People were dying in it.
There was no blood.
They would kill with lasers and lightsabers. Where do you expect the blood to come from?
They gets automatically cauterized.
This guy.
Alright, fine.
That's who he played in Static.
Hang on, I gotta put my glasses on, bro, huh?
Looks like him.
No, that's not Static. That's,
That's who AJ played.
But that's who AJ played in Static.
That's cool.
He looks like
Oh wow, it even looked like him. I can't believe I didn't realize that when I watched it. That wasn't a villain or a hero. I think that was just some standard by.
Actually, I think it was a teacher.
I think it says his name right here.
What?
He was himself.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow!
that's what
no him Salif.
Himself.
That says Salif, young man.
They,
I know how to say Salif, alright?
Alright, listen, she
I
doesn't
think
know how
I-
to spell, okay?
I think I know Salif when I see it, young man.
What?
nothing.
Okay.
Also, WD did. Or WB did.
Uh-huh. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
WB Kids.
Well,
Morning show.
yeah, I don't know who owns WB right now.
I remember watching
Warner
that
Brothers,
stuff.
I don't know who owns
Yeah, but I know
Bedhead
one.
Day.
I also want to see the Fanboy and Chum Chum live action movie. Thank you very much. The look Sub just gave me was perfect.
Listen, it was an okay show. but they could have done a lot better.
Oh, you mean like when the Powerpuff Girls created the fourth sister?
Don't bring that up.
I'm not even talking about Bunny. I'm not even talking about Bunny, the oversized one. I'm talking about the new one.
Bunny was okay. I liked Bunny.
Oh, and just for you folks at home, the Christmas music that's being played in the background is coming from us from a channel called Living on a Dime. It's royalty-free Christmas carols. It's 2 hours and 3 minutes of them, in fact.
Merry Christmas.
Enjoy.
Wait, there's Christmas music playing in the background?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you see, we can't hear it because I have it so low, but they can hear it because it's louder to them because it's going through the recording software.
I didn't even hear it when I was over there.
Well, come closer and just listen.
Actually, you don't have it that high.
No? Let me try increasing the volume then. Hopefully that's not overpowering at all.
We'll find out.
No.
I'm just trying.
Right.
Bah humbug!
Shut up!
Ah!
Street Fighter, let's do this!
How you cannot!
Stinky stock. Whoa!
Ew.
Whoa. That's what you get for wearing boots for 8 hours straight.
Oh, fatality.
No, I didn't mean to kill him! No!
Where'd the finish him go? You skipped right over it.
It was so bad you went rid of
We
him.
don't talk about Bunny.
Yeah, we don't talk about
I
Bunny.
liked Bunny.
Bunny was awesome. The thing that made it sad is that Bunny only existed for one episode.
Curiosity, is she referring to that Bunny or our
No, Bunny as in the Powerpuff Girl Bunny.
Bunny?
The big, monstrous-looking one.
That could be.
She was cute.
Well, I loved her for it, but she only lived one day.
That was bull.
That was sad. They should have brought Bunny back when they brought up the new Powerpuff Girls instead.
Anything?
Oh, a little bit. That's when you guys were punching him. Keep talking.
Okay, we can hear. Okay. Hey, we were listening too. Damn it.
I'm the one that's supposed to be.
You're also supposed to be part of the conversation too. Anyway,
Oh my! But I'm
It's
also
okay, he's
one
on the
telling you
pad.
about the recording.
he's on the right.
He's on the pad. He's excused.
Oh boy. Anyway,
What? It's okay.
That's not okay. I'm the one who can make that joke.
sexist.
I can make that joke too.
Why? Do you bleed out of your uterus?
No, I bleed out my ass. Is there a difference? I'm joking. I'm joking.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh my god! I want to see the look you gave me.
Oh my. Oh my no.
No, it
I was making a reference to a South
Magic.
Park episode.
could be turned down a smidge.
I was making a reference to a South Park episode, if you must know. Damn. You know where Kenny dies shoving a tampon up his butt?
Yeah, I remember that one.
I don't.
You didn't watch a lot of South Park either, admit it.
No.
I mean, did you know that Cartman currently has a girlfriend?
I thought he was gay.
No,
That's Craig and
but,
Tweak.
Tweak, yeah. Yeah, they're gay.
You're gay.
Wow, I had the wrong people.
And
picked
in
out.
fact, not only are they gay, but in the South Park: The Fractured Butthole, they make multiple mentions of it, and they actually have a super finisher together.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was just like a.
Rebel, let me know if you could hear me now.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Anyway, no one can ever hear Nick. That's why he sits all the way back there.
Chicken
Hello.
noodle soup. It will make you poop.
No! No.
The singing talents of Subliminal,
Yeah.
everyone.
No.
Okay. Chicken nuggets. Everyone safe. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna carve Christmas carols into your ass.
That way you'll never forget them again.
No, I don't need one, thank you. I want to use something small, so it takes a while.
Ah, okay.
I like the
Why don't you
pain.
use his own dick?
Because I didn't sharpen it recently.
Stop lying, sub.
Well, there was last night with Nick.
You know, at first I was thinking this was going to sit at PG-13, but woo, did that drop fast!
There's no
Kyle,
such thing.
it's us.
There's
My
no such
room.
thing as PG-13 in
We've had plenty of PG-13 episodes, actually. Actually,
I got up my grade then.
what you guys don't realize is that whenever we put up a video, I can actually go and send it to YouTube to have them view it and tell me what the rating would be.
Stop lying.
We don't have a lot of R.
Oh, really?
No, we actually have very little R rated. We have lots of PG-13.
Rebel, was that
Really?
for me?
Oh yeah, we have lots of PG. In fact, we even have some PG or not PG. Was it PG-7 or something? Like kids up to 7 could watch it with parental consideration.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, we have a couple episodes like that too. We don't have anything PG. We'd actually have to make a PG episode.
Is it because I'm in the episode that it went up?
And me and Nick have a problem with swearing.
It's actually mostly these two. Reaper actually doesn't have anything below a PG-13.
Really?
Yeah.
Do
I swear
Yes.
a lot.
Actually, the 3 episodes that we have you where you were playing Unturned were our 3 PG-7 videos.
Really?
Yeah, because there was almost no cursing. It's cartoon violence only. No mentioning of sex or anything like that.
Or drugs, like now.
But I'm gonna
But it's
you.
fun! It's
You
fun to
cannot
make
have me in a
jokes!
video, I swear it!
So what was I lying about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just apologize.
Yeah, just apologize. Just apologize.
I'm sorry for shitty jokes.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. No, actually, if anything, we each hold a record. He has the most PG-7 videos. Me and Reaper have the most videos that have ever been banned in the country. And Nick has the most videos that have almost gotten us thrown out of YouTube.
Fucking Nick.
5 videos out of the 6 that almost got us thrown out, one of them was ours, because we got it banned in the whole country, have been because of Nick. Including one where he made a very racist joke, and one where he used a racist word, which he shouldn't have done according to standards and practices.
I have a feeling it was a Jewish joke.
It wasn't.
No, let's not bring it up.
Now someone's being racist.
No,
Anyway!
I just have a
That's
feeling
not
it was.
being Let's not take stabs and see what comes up and see which answer's correct.
And then there was
Let's move on.
The one where he was, I think he made a joke about rape or something. Then there was one where he used a long series of swears just to prove that he could do it, and he said like several words that you're not supposed to say on YouTube, including one that begins with a C that I don't like using in the real world.
Nobody really likes that word. I don't mind it.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, but we're not YouTube, and we're not the ones that could lose out because you have a potty mouth.
I know.
Do they have different rules in Australia? Because I know they use that word to call
They
their
use that in
friends.
British too.
Once again, I only know from the Americans ever since they changed the algorithm. I do know that, according to my one relative, they know that in Germany there's at least 7 or 8 of our videos that are banned. Mainly because of political commentary.
That's not for me. That's you. You're the political one.
Well, no, one live stream where we all invented our own countries is actually banned in Germany.
You created your own country?
I didn't.
You
I
weren't
wasn't
part
part
of
of
Yeah,
that.
you weren't there.
I wasn't there?
I don't think either of us were.
I
Probably
think it was-
Roadblock was.
Oh.
Or Kitten.
Kitten was here. It was awesome. She was making an entire country out of cats.
I don't think I'm in any live streams or any real videos with Kitten to do. Man.
Sure you are. You're in plenty TTTs where she's murdering you constantly.
Shut up. That never happened.
That never happened!
It's like when I'm to.
You know who the worst person in TTT is? Her. Her.
Bro!
She-
I wasn't the terrorist!
I walked up to her the one time, I'm like, okay, Rose, let me teach you how to play. BOOM! Just blew my head right off. And then Nick just shoots her and kills her. He's like, did I win? No, you didn't win.
You blew me away and let Nick kill you, who was the traitor.
So then I said, okay, I'm going to come up towards you, don't worry. She goes, okay. And I come up towards her, she goes, and I was the traitor at that time. So I died. But the best was the third one where she goes, hey guys, what's it mean when my name's in red and it says traitor?
You're dead.
You don't say it out loud. Damn it!
That's when you go, I'm not the traitor.
That's where you start lying.
Pro Punt's fun too.
Oh yeah, we definitely gotta do that. That's what the next. We also gotta get another computer.
Did you
for.
ever figure out what video that was where I killed you guys with your own bomb as a little thing that hit it back at you guys?
I think it's our 8th video. Yeah, he was playing as a prop.
That was so small you couldn't really hit it.
Rebel Vanny says wash his mouth out with soap. We'd try, but he'd probably enjoy it. He was, not you. I think they're talking about Sup. Or Nick.
Nick, he'll enjoy it too much.
Yep.
Even if we add the hot sauce, it won't work.
I can't remember what your prop was. I think you were actually. I think it was you were a bomb. I think it was the Legend of Zelda map. Now that I'm thinking about it.
No.
No?
It was, I think
that was a telephone piece or something.
Oh, the clue match. Yeah, it was the clue match.
That was a telephone piece or something.
And I threw a grenade at you, and Sub bounced it back at us and killed us because it had all these props behind us. And I was like, what? And he's just like, eh.
What's the dollar bill?
The dollar bill,
Or a stack of bills.
That was me. I was a stack of bills. Dollar bill, yo.
By an ATM that was exploded.
Yeah, the ATM exploded, so I ran over, and everyone just kept running past me. I'm just like, money on the floor, bitch. I'm also planning on trying, folks, because I'm not really good at editing, but I'm going to try to throw together a best of compilation for Sub, Necro, Reaper, Kitten, and Brandon. Both of them.
Did we ever put the Super Hot videos up?
No, I'm waiting to do that now.
Of course, I still have to finish the game and everything.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, I'm going to put them up, and I'm just going to...
Son of a... Ah! Why do I keep dying?
Because you keep moving. But it's hot. No, you're supposed to just be patient.
Never! Ah! Somehow I end up making it through.
You're gonna have to edit mine because I swear to God.
Rose, there's no way I can edit it out.
Listen,
Okay.
There's been videos where I just put up on YouTube just because I couldn't edit out the swearing. There's been, if you watch some of my videos, you'll see that there's parts where I try to censor it, I try to cut it out, but it's just so much of it that it's like, you know what, screw it, just watch it.
Well, that's what I did. Originally I was going to try and edit out all the swearing, but I ran into 2 small issues.
You miss a lot.
One of
good
them
stuff.
stands about 5'8", the other one stands about 5'4".
5 foot.
5 foot then. Yes, it's fun for me because I naturally will bleep out myself. I'll naturally be like, everything's going on right now. I can do that. You know, I can do that. But the first time I ever watched her play Harry Potter, she let out a string of words that would have made a sailor blush.
And I don't want to know what the first time you watched me do Dark Souls was.
I think it was the scream when you met the asylum demon. Run this way. It's gonna kill me! No, do the door. Necro through the door. Through the door, Necro! I gotta do a compilation of my favorite Necro Dark Souls videos before we start over again.
Favorite Necro screams.
We're gonna be starting over again, Nick, because we're gonna mod it so it's randomized.
Yep.
But looking at the time, folks,
Watch as Reaper fails in a hammock for twice. Can we go for a third? No? I mean, we already watched you fall out of one. Maybe later on.
we watched you fall out of one too.
Yep.
Anyways,
Actually, no, you just watched me do that. We weren't recording it.
I know, I wish we were. So anyways, folks, until next time, folks, which will be in a week, give or take.
Ish.
It'll be a 2-hour-long live stream too, folks, so I mean, I hope you're ready for it. Hey, Cody, high fives.
High five? High five!
High fives. High fives, yes. But until next time, folks, I'm Kadru K.
Necro Nick.
Reaper Rose.
Subliminal! And Cody.
Featuring Cody and Riley.
But until next time, folks, peace out, everybody.
Have a good one.